Welcome back to Let's Play Blood Will Tell. For this video, we have the returning guest, Derek Barona.
It's me.
And also returning is Kaboom Dragoon.
I'm not him.
Needed a bit of help for this one.
After last video, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just climb further in the castle. I think we've earned it at this point.
Just get the hell out of this room.
No such luck.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, I've been playing a lot of God of War 3 lately. I do not like where this is going.
Here! The voices are coming from here!
Oh no.
Is somebody down there? Please, let us out of here!
Ah, great, the chuds are talking to us now.
What about the castle's secrets? Castle secrets? Is Daigo burying all the workers alive to cover up what he's doing?
No, he's giving him full retirement and benefits.
I'll go inside and see if I can help them escape.
Be careful.
Sure.
Yeah, because God knows nothing bad ever happens to Dororo when he crawls in the hole.
Yep. Very true. Something bad certainly happens to us when he crawls in a hole, though.
Yeah, we have to play as him.
Yep. So what we're going to do is wipe out the ground floor, clear it of skeletons, because skeletons can drop max HP ups, and we're actually going to need them for once.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, all the ones we've collected in the game are finally going to come in handy.
So basically, this is the box of pain that we're going through here.
A little bit. We are eating our meat before we have our pudding.
I'm trying to think what the pudding's gonna look like.
I don't want any kind of pudding if it's been cooked in here.
Is this cooking with Clive Barker?
It's a bit of a midnight meat train. So,
Short story was better.
ground floor is cleared out, so now we can do awkward platforming.
Yay, my
favorite.
Now this one, I had to practice it a lot because, good lord, is this difficult. None of these jumps are an exact jump distance away, so you always have to pull back for every single one of them.
I hate that when that happens.
Yeah, and the shadow is very faint. It's an extremely faint gradient, and
I can't even see it.
yeah, platforms are so thin, you have no chance to see them before landing.
Yeah, it looks like they're only, what, 1-2 character widths?
Mm-hmm.
There's barely any room whatsoever.
All for a scroll. And that was the optional one.
Shut up already!
Meanwhile, at H.H. Holmes's.
Now we get to do the required platforming, which is slightly easier.
Not much of a difficulty there.
Yeah, that one is relatively forgiving. They only punish you if you want the prize.
That scroll had better been worth it.
We'll see it eventually.
Oh!
Wait, what? Well, I'm no psychologist, but,
Just a little bit of, compensating there.
but I like it's not even a tricycle, what is that?
It's the goofiest thing on 4 wheels, even though it's on 6.
Didn't I see this thing in Chrono Trigger?
I was thinking The Shining myself.
That one's better. And this is not the fight. We are not able to kill him here.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
No, because it wouldn't be interesting that, we might actually be able to kill a fiend with Dororo.
Mm-hmm. We just gotta knock him in the hole. This is basically Dodongo dislike smoke.
It looks even dumber going backwards.
Oh yeah. Now what you're about to see is a miracle. Because when you throw the bomb at him, he goes in one of 4 cardinal directions. And
For once, he actually went the direction you wanted him to.
basically, yeah.
What the hell was with the Looney Tunes gag there?
It's the goofiest thing in the world. They make you want to hate this boss as much as possible.
Well, they're already succeeding.
I think this is probably the closest they've actually gotten to any of Tezuka's actual work.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But normally that fucker will just go at a tangent to the hole and not fall in.
Dororo!
Taomaru, what are you doing in here?
Hanging out.
Hang on. I'll
You
open
know,
the door.
thinking about lordly stuff.
Thank you for your help, Dororo. But how did you get in here?
I heard someone shouting as we walked by.
I see. There are many more people trapped down here as well. I need you to help me find everyone so we can all escape.
Gotcha.
I never forget the irony of him saying, I see.
Yaki, I found Taomaru. He's going to help me free all of the prisoners.
Good. I'm gonna head to the top of the castle to find Daigo.
Be careful, Yaki.
You too.
Now, if only this could mean we could actually
Let's
play
go.
as Tahomaru.
Okay.
Nope, he's Dororo's sidekick.
Wow,
You
that's
know-
so far down on the totem pole.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say, that is some serious demotion from boss character to this.
Yep. And he left the sword behind for us, so that's
Yep.
appreciated at least.
That we can't use.
Nay, but we will use it. It's a good one. And he's not going to help us while we get attacked by monsters. There's a Hyakume's attack, which we haven't seen before.
Solar flare.
Don't mess with me.
Pretends he's at a rave and just grooves for 5 minutes.
His description in the encyclopedia says that he's kicking sand in our eyes when he does that.
Huh.
I don't even
Yeah.
remotely see how that could be.
And this
Oh
is
my God.
an extermination battle.
So, this stage basically hates you, right?
Yeah, and it is really the most pronounced difference between Dororo and Hyakimaru in the entire game, because now Hyakimaru has most of his body back and the most powerful swords in the game, so this just feels completely crippling to play as Dororo now.
So now Dororo is even more redundant than he was before. Fantastic.
Pretty much. It's, well, actually, it's becoming more realistic for Dororo because, you know, at the time, Yaki was basically just a torso with swords.
Yeah.
Now he's
Now
an
Dororo
actual-
is much weaker than our swords for a change. He does have this one thing that makes him better, which is that he can dive into enemies to stun them, and it makes these stone guys much easier to kill. So the only thing that he's better at is killing the stone guys. And even then, they can club him across the face.
At least he tried. Tiny bronze cup headed his way.
After a little more awkward platforming, we will be able to knock out the last two enemies. Just decided to take that hit, because if I'd taken it while I was jumping, I would have had to jump up again.
Could you not hit them with bombs from there?
I probably could, but bombs are a precious item. Also, the angle of those bombs, I very easily could have just thrown them on the ground floor.
Weren't there actual stairs on the other side over there?
No. There's stairs leading up to a higher level, but there's nothing on that higher level. It's, yeah, awkward scenery.
Well, no, I mean right there in the right corner of the screen. One of the scaffolding's a lower level. Blah.
I'm pretty sure you can't quite jump up that high. I don't know if I've tried or not.
Just seems like using a lump of dirt in the corner was probably not the intended solution.
Yeah, that seemed kind of almost sequence breaky.
Yeah, but there's the same thing on the other side. I don't know. Could be intentional, could be whatever. It works.
Looks like we can get out from here.
Hey! Help us!
I love that guy.
Here they are.
We must help them.
Gotcha.
Oh, this seems like a dumb idea.
It's actually quite simple. We just gotta use our special technique on the cell doors.
What, running into trouble?
Must rescue at least 10 villagers.
I don't like the way the camera just changed.
Thank you for everything.
Kind of suggests moving spiky death wall to me.
No, it's merely cinematic. You guys Have no reason to be suspicious.
I was thinking, Indiana Jones time.
Thank you for everything.
I like how the dramatic music just cuts out immediately as some thumb-faced dork walks out and goes, "Thank you.
Yep.
You made a save for me."
He's not actually unlocking the doors, he's just opening them.
Doors open 2 ways.
And it says we have to rescue at least 10, and there's only 10 here, fortunately. Leave no man behind.
Thank you for
I don't know, I'd be tempted to leave him behind.
You say leave no man, but I distinctly heard female voices as well.
Well, they're dead.
Blood will tell.
We got hungry, so you know.
Women and children first, they say. It's a good idea according to Snowpiercer.
Still haven't seen that.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You'd love it.
I did watch Dagon last night. That
Oh, that's a
was
great
a
movie.
mistake.
Love that movie.
No, definitely not one of Yosna's best, I have to say.
Respectfully disagree. Now get out of this video.
Fine, I'm gonna do my own LP.
Don't mess with me.
Are you looking for commentators?
I've got cats. Who needs friends?
That would pretty much summed me up for most of my life, actually.
High five.
High five across the internet.
Cross the pond.
This commentary suddenly got very dark, didn't it?
Well, look at what we've got to work with here.
Fair point.
And we're in the second to last room. That sword is a piece of garbage. It's a Sword of the White Tiger +2.
It was still worth it to watch him dick punch those things.
Yeah, that's true. Exercise those poor Preta. And I didn't have enough time to get all the medicine.
Lame. Oh look, it's a large wall. I wonder what it's doing there.
I hope there's no more demons around.
That sure would be bad.
There's demons around.
Oh no. Who
Okay,
would've
in
seen
fairness,
that coming?
that I did not expect.
I did.
His car has a drill on the front. What else would that be for?
I'm not my place to speculate, frankly.
Now this is where this guy earns his reputation for being the worst boss in the game.
Because you have to find him with Dororo.
Yeah, and you have to fight him with bombs, and he runs around, and the bomb throwing animation is ridiculously slow.
And if we go back a bit, there's enough people who've played this game to have any kind of reputation about it.
Just barely. Enough that it's been mentioned in the thread.
Great, so that's the 5 of us then.
And yeah, he does about a quarter of the health bar, even with all the max health ups we've gotten. And yeah, you can't hit him with bombs. It's ridiculous.
Does he take any damage from anything else?
He does. It's just
Bombs
pathetic.
are it, basically.
Yeah, bombs do about 100 times as much damage as a punch would.
So naturally, since he can be punched, that means you've got 12 bombs left and that's it.
The bombs that I got on the top floor do respawn.
Smoke races at least.
I was just about to say.
Yeah. This would pretty much be unplayable without that.
Can't help but look at this guy and think that, the design came about after someone went on a bender and watched Jim Henson movies all night. Because I'm just looking at this guy and thinking, Labyrinth?
Yeah, he is just ridiculous. It's too bad because the actual demon looks kind of cool, but then he's riding
The
goofy
tricycle.
Like, yeah.
His whole shtick is this. No, seriously, this thing looks like it just got pulled out of either Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger.
For its sake, I hope it would be Trigger. Although Cross might be a small mercy for it.
It looks like the dwarf tank from Cross. Which admittedly was one of the, I don't know, I would call it better sequences in Cross. One of the ones that lets you really justify being a genocidal maniac, at least. Because those dwarves were total assholes.
As is this guy.
On the other hand, if you killed them, then you might end up getting Rasley, and she was useless.
As is Dororo.
only compared to Glenn. Really, Rasley was a great mage, but not, Glenn was Glenn.
Yeah. Glenn was basically, "Hi, I'm here to ruin the game for everyone. Because once you use me, you're never going to want to use anyone else."
Coincidentally, the first 3 or 4 times I played through, I never got Glenn. So it wasn't until long after I was really done with the game that I understood why everyone loved him.
I don't know, it took me ages to get into the game full stop, because when you start off, there's just too much choice on where to go. So I could never really get past the opening segments just because I was like...
Hey, watch that KO.
It actually looked like when he fell over, he was cupping
That
himself.
was probably a fiend.
I will take these people to safety. You go find Hyakimaru.
I gotcha.
Yakimaru now currently crippled with pain. Oh god, no.
Yeah. Apparently his dentures were hammered into his gums.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Hate that.
God damn it, what was Dororo doing? Chewing stimulates brain activity. What?
That's
That's a
actually
dubious
true.
fact.
It's
No,
true.
it's-
Chewing gum helps improve your concentration. Medical fact.
Body part. But how?
Sorry, but they're actually in the right for this one.
Tomoru?
Okay, I'll concede that one then.
Fiends.
If only it had an in-game effect.
I'm coming for you.
I gnash my teeth at you. Nyang, nyang, nyang.
I've got a new set of pearly whites to show off for the camera.
Save the game.
Ding!
So, thankfully, the good news is we're done with Dororo.
Thank
For the rest of the
Christ.
game.
I mean, this is pretty much the final level, so yeah. And on to a non-lethal battle, which I think you guys are going to like this one.
It's very...
See these backlit panels here. We gotta fight behind
this
them.
is cool.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's very,
Classic samurai
ninja-esque.
fiction.
yeah. I believe it is to censor all the gruesome violence that we're performing back there.
Yep.
Because these non-lethal battles are a joke at this point. We are definitely killing these guys.
First, Kill Bill did that as an homage to the classic samurai movies. Along with pretty much everything else in that goddamn
Yeah.
movie.
Gotta impress the Wu-Tang Clan somehow.
The biggest anime fans in hip-hop.
I just love the backflipping these guys are doing.
Not by choice.
That was pretty neat.
It's an unfortunately short segment.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give that one a pass.
Absolutely meaningless, so in the grand scheme, but it was pretty fun to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, it looked pretty, so, a game like this, that's justification.
I love how there are live soldiers in one room, and in the very next room, though, we've got demons.
Truth be told, those guys didn't look too alive to me. They looked more like regular swordsmen. Well, the regular swordsman skeleton dudes.
Yeah. There were moments for being corrupted by demons anyway. Fuck them.
It's a mercy kill for a given value of merciful.
Oh, here we go.
And now we've got a branching path, 3 ways to go.
Game here.
Oh, crap.
This one looks like the right way. The dead center.
Yeah, through the walls made of meat and sinew.
Yeah, we might remember that symbol actually.
I was gonna say it. Oh, God.
Takes us back to the first fucking floor.
Oh, you motherfucker!
And it's a one-way teleport.
Oh, wow. That's not even as bad as winding up down here, but it means we have to go back through the bridge again.
Yeah, the only way back up is to go through the bridge. Thankfully, I saved right before going through
Yeah.
the teleporter.
I'm so fucking glad you did.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm quitting and reloading that save.
I don't think there's a
Rage
single
quit.
person watching this who would, who would blame
Not
you.
have done the same thing, yeah.
That
No one wants to see 5 more minutes of that fucking room that we spent the entire last video on.
oh man, dick move.
Plus
Phantom
another
Limb.
5 minutes of getting back to it.
Yep. So in here is a fun room full of explosions and ammunition to create more explosions.
I'm okay with this.
Again, they're rewarding us for dealing with that stupid wheel dragon.
Yeah, we're sorry about that in the one-way teleport. Here, blow the shit out of everything.
That guy took a point-blank cannon shot for the sake of the rest of the room.
Thank God that
Well deserved.
there's no friendly fire in that.
I just wish the crates were going up with a little bit more oomph.
Well, I mean, we'll see when we get him point-blank. Just the kind of damage they can do.
Oh, that's promising.
Whoops.
Turns out I did not need the cannon to explode them.
Why would you ever throw live shells at somebody? I don't know, it sounded like the right idea at the time.
Justification in and of itself, if you ask me.
Accidentally clipped one of the boxes there, and then I used my invincibility frames to open the other one.
Clever.
Almost a full refill on cannon ammo.
Pro strats right there.
The bonus video for this is a speed run.
Speedrun will completely skip this room because there's nothing actual value in there.
But he's wondering if Dororo's alright. That's character development, right, guys?
Yeah, it's completely out of character for him. Or rather, a new twist on his character.
I sense a demon aura. A fiend?
No, it's your grandmother.
Yes, a fiend, Yaki. You've done this 100
I
times.
think we've established that the two go hand in hand by this point, but... Oh well!
Yeah, I hate that
Seriously.
cutscene.
Oh, and Udai recolored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another ogress.
The demon ogress now.
Yeah. It's been long enough since we've seen an ogress that she's at least got some new tricks.
Plus we haven't seen this one since the beginning of the game, so... Fair enough.
Yeah. When they reuse bosses from, several chapters back, then it's justifiable.
Yeah. It's not like with like the Hellbreaker, or Hellcrusher, so...
Yeah, which came back like one video later.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Just like Actraiser in the Crystal Wyvern.
Yeah, Divine Justice is excellent against bosses. We're actually going to have it for the rest of the video because...
Yeah, I remember somebody mentioned in the thread, like right after the first one came out, that
yeah, it's good for bosses.
because they all just home in on them.
Single
That's
target
what's up.
rather than randomized throughout the whole arena.
And many bosses do have invincibility frames, which for those ones, Divine Justice is not excellent because they will just activate their invincibility as soon as you activate the Spirit attack.
Doesn't look like her defense has gotten any better since Udai.
Nah, our damage has just gone so far through the roof that she still gets wrecked pretty quick, but she has a health regenerating
that's not
move.
nice.
It's so easy to knock her out of it, though. I think it's because we do an incredible amount of damage with the double-edged sword.
Speaking of an incredible amount of damage,
That was unfortunate. Wish we could have made it through because there's a health boost after killing a fiend. But she's almost down, and she's definitely not going to kill us again, so...
One would hope.
And you can knock her out of that by hitting her with the cannon. I just missed.
it really isn't the easiest thing in the world to aim.
Yeah, it moves kind of sluggishly, the aiming reticle.
Does the upgraded cannon actually get a distance boost?
No, it has the same trajectory, it just fires from the shoulder.
That
So it
explains
actually
that.
starts aiming slightly downward, but higher. It actually does take a little while to get used to.
So you think we're finally going to get back along?
Just one. Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Breathing. By this time, my lungs were aching for air.
I can finally taste all of the blood I've been coughing up.
Thank God I've got lungs now. I no longer have to sound like Charlie Sheen after a bender.
Too far, dude. Too far.
Yes, Charlie Sheen is always after a bender.
Nobody wants to sound like Charlie Sheen under any circumstances.
No, Charlie Sheen doesn't want to sound like Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen loves sounding like Charlie Sheen. Problem is, none of us like sounding like Charlie Sheen.
Or hearing it. So this is a room that we're going to see repeated many times, where they lock us in and then unleash a bunch of demons.
Seems to be a theme.
Yeah. This whole chapter is mostly annihilation battles. Like, we can hardly leave anyone alive after leaving.
I'm just wondering why Daigo has rockmen in his kennels.
To be intensely obnoxious, because I really hate these rock guys.
Haven't you ever played Monster Rancher? Golems are like some of the strongest ones.
Fair point. Everyone I knew always went for pixies and succubi.
Everyone you know is a creep.
I was just about to say.
Funnily enough, this is very true. And I am eternally grateful that I don't talk to any of those weirdos anymore.
Well, things have improved greatly since the beginning of this video, and we're going to call it here. Next time, things are going to improve even further. This chapter actually gets really, really good.
I'm hoping. That was better than the first one, but still could have done some work.
Not too far of a bar to clear.